It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. That's when I left about it. That was the DVD with her name on it from the AV room. That reminds me. I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video, but it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Why don't you just take the video to the... Go watch it. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka had a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. Oh dear, I don't think Sayaka would like me stooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. So I lowered myself into Sayaka's bed. A pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. I'm assuming that was the last thing in the room I could look at.
Probably.
Feeling a little bit better than before I fell asleep.
Imagine you're all on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, and pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer, or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals, or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow these rules. I hope I made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Alright.
How beautiful.
How wonderful.
You know,
Yes. I thought I did.
It was the big ding dong bing bong.
indeed.
Ding dong.
Sheldon's big bazinga ding bing bong.
Sheldon's Big Bang Bizzing Bing Bong Burger.
Yeah.
Over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I sat up still half asleep and rubbed my eyes. Slowly I pulled myself out of bed. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. It occurs to me, he hasn't used the bathroom once. Has he not showered in 4 days?
He does it off screen.
Yeah, I mean, that's not relevant information. You think they're going to go say, oh, I went to the bathroom while I went and showered. No. That's not relevant to the story. Unless he didn't do it, then it would be relevant because he would stink and everybody would complain.
Yep. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there.
Hello, Makoto. Good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Like, good morning. I suppose I'm early.
I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late...
Yeah. Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning, duty took a little longer than usual.
Ew. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. Finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
indeed.
I suppose I'm late.
Good morning, everyone. My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late?
I didn't oversleep, bruh. Just, nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle, bruh.
Don't care much about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. Can I just say, as soon as you add the hands at the beginning, if you do it for a second, the voice comes out perfectly.
You gotta stir
does
it up a bit.
At least, that's how it was supposed to go.
Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Like, yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category, so for her to be so late...
What's going on? Did something happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me, and that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for the night. She was supposed to be safe, but over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? There were slashes and gouges on the wall and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? We better check the bathroom. Oh god. Let's take a look inside. Why is it pink?
Because
So it wouldn't be rated M.
yeah, everyone's blood is pink in Danganronpa.
Yeah, I think it's just because Japan is.
It took me a second to
crazy about
realize
blood
that I
for
was
some reason.
screaming.
Yeah.
What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. So is this the first trial?
Not yet, but we'll get there.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me again. It was someone I'd seen before. Oh.
Like, you're awake. Finally. Are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up.
Huh?
You are unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise, considering what happened.
What happened? Ah!
Like, hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real?
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead.
No, I have to see for myself.
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why were you all just hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
calm down.
None of us wants to be here right now, either. Then why... shouldn't it be obvious? Monokumo, he told us to come here.
Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So,
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times One rule.
But
Then, did it who killed her? Who?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember when I told you when this all began? Well, one of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone is just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Serious? Are you?
Someone killed someone?
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
Hoo-hoo-hoo. 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 Wahahaha.
What?
Why are you laughing?
Hoo-hoo. It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps.
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackend that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yup! It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
what?
And by execution, mean you?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule that I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Well, wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it.
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying that you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What? Punishment?
I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
Don't be so selfish.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Yeah, man!
Enjoying yourself now?
Probably.
Yes, step on me, Junko.
Nice.
Are you?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
What is she dead to now? Ah!
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the?
I don't.
This can't be real.
No way!
Well now,
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all need to be taught a lesson, after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She'd died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race.
Got a point.
It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't just some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters now. I have something I'd like to give you to help in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then.
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
Huh?
In other words,
I forgot that time.
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust, of course, is up to you.
Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
Like, saying stuff like that is just...
How many times do I have to tell you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
that's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Either way, we can't run back from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just, have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment.
Just
they were using
do
it like
it!
a mantra to give themselves strength.
Don't let
But
your
they're
dreams
right.
be dreams.
We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't
Tomorrow,
want to.
you
we
said
have
that
no
yesterday.
choice.
Just
If that's what
do
it takes
it!
to survive, that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something else I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die, why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any other choice. I have to do this.
I could see Shia LaBeouf voicing Monokuma.
Indeed. I think it's a good stopping point now, or if you want to explore the body.
Yeah, like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone.
I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead, and that means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. Hell no. So someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me, bro.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
All right, time to save. Square. System.
We're almost to the first class trial.
Indeed.
I really wanted to get to it this time.
I didn't think we would get to it, but
That
for sure next time you can save over a slot. Just don't pick a random one, please, because then we're not gonna. We have to check and compare. Last time we played was in March. Look at that.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it's been a while.
It has been a long while.
It's been a very long while. That's why I was so excited to finally get back to playing it. Alright.
Right.
Can I look at presents? How does that work?
You don't have any yet.
Yeah.
I don't have any. How do I get any?
You
the
get them
school
after
store.
from the school store, and after class trials, you'll get some.
Yeah, you'll get your first one after the class trial, and then you can go to the store and get more.
So I could never have given Sayaka one for that wonderful night we almost had.
Right, but that's why they allowed you to progress your relationships with her and Leon for free, because you couldn't have had a present.